What up guys, so for today's video we're doing a cheat day. We're going to be hitting up Burrito Boys. Then I'm going to show you guys the top weight gainers at Bulldog. And then right after that we're going to hit traps at Fitting. Okay, so we just got back from Burrito Boys. I'm gonna break this down to you. This is what I got. It's a small chicken burrito. It was actually a really good price. So it came up to $9, $9.18 with tax. And what I got in it was chicken, refried beans, rice, cheese, lettuce, tomato, green onions, red onions, jalapenos, cilantro, and obviously a little chipotle salsa. So let's try this. I haven't tried Burrito Boys in a long time. Probably the last time I tried it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm excited to try this. Actually, we've been getting a lot of requests for Mexican food. So I guess this is authentic Mexican food. I don't know. Let's try it out. Yo, this is really good. It's definitely better than Chipotle. Yo, the one thing that I like is the cilantro. Gives it a nice kick with the little Chipotle salsa. It's good. It's actually pretty healthy, to be honest. With Burrito Boys, if you guys are on a diet and you're tracking your macros, they actually have all the macros and the calories listed on their website, so you can always track it through there. I think the small burrito ranges from 550 calories all the way up to 1,000 depending on what you put, but this is really good. Okay, so we're down to the last bite. This is actually pretty filling. Even the small one, they use the same size tortilla as the big one, and it's actually like really filling. It's really saucy. So I'm gonna rate this out of 10. I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10 for a cheat day. Again, it's very similar to Chipotle, whereas it's really clean, that you could fit it into your macros almost every day if you don't add like any of the sauces and stuff like that, because you're just getting pretty much rice, chicken, veggies, the whole wheat tortilla, right? So it's actually really clean. It's my thumbs up for a cheat day. So if you guys haven't tried Burrito Boys and you guys are in Toronto, make sure you guys go check them out. So we just got to Bulldog. I'm going to be showing you guys our top 4 weight gainers we have in store. We have the Rivalist Clean Gainer. We have the A&S Lean Mass. You got the A&S End Mass. You got the All Max Quick Mass. Now those are our 4 weight gainers. I'm going to break down to you the benefits of weight gainers and when's the best time to take them as well. So in terms of weight gainers, I recommend eating whole food over weight gainers. The only time I would recommend weight gainers is if you have trouble getting in your calories and you really can't eat, or you're on the go and you just want something quick, then weight gainers are a really good option. The first time I had a weight gainer was when I first started lifting. I had trouble eating, so I started off with actually Quick Mass, and I did 4 scoops, and I gained a lot of weight really quick. A lot of that was also fat, but I did gain a lot of weight and strength and muscle as well. But with weight gainers, the number one thing also is to be very careful of how much weight gainer you're using, because when you're bulking, you want to be in a 200 caloric surplus and slowly increase from there. The biggest mistake that I see a lot of new lifters do is they want to get big quick, so they'll take a weight gainer, they'll do 4 scoops right off the bat, which is 1,000 calories on top of what they're regularly eating, and what's going to happen? You're just going to get really, really fat. So I don't recommend weight gainers unless it's kind of like your last option. If you do have trouble getting in your calories, what I would say is take something like a Quick Mass, but don't do 4 scoops off the bat. You want to start off with 1 scoop on top of what you're regularly eating. If you add in 1 scoop, you're adding in an extra 250 calories. You're getting in the carbs from the weight gainer, you're getting in the protein, and you're also getting creatine as well. So that's going to help with growth. And then you can slowly up it until you reach your goal weight. The number one thing is to track your weight and just don't go overboard with weight gainers. We have the Quick Mass. The Quick Mass is a really good weight gainer just because there's 0 added sugars. They have the 3-to-1 carb to protein ratio and 1,000 calories for 4 scoops. Now, weight gainers have also come a long way compared to the old school weight gainers where they just added in loads of sugar. The carbs are actually coming from quinoa, sweet potatoes, rolled oats, so they've actually really upped their game on weight gainers. I really like the Quick Mass because it has really good taste as well, and they have digestive enzymes, so it's gonna help with the digestion process as well. Second weight gainer we have is End Mass. The End Mass is very similar to the Quick Mass. You're getting high quality carbs coming from the quinoa, sweet potatoes, rolled oats as well. They have added coconut oil and flax seeds for the good fats, the MCTs, and they also have an ingredient called apelin. So apelin is actually an ingredient that actually stimulates hunger. So if you have trouble eating, a good weight gainer would be something like NMAS, because with the apelin, it does make you hungrier, so you won't stay as full if you have a shake like this. And plus, there's 0 sugar added as well. A weight gainer that I actually really like is by the same brand. It's A&S. It's the Lean Mass. Now, the reason why I like the Lean Mass is because it's not an overload of calories. That's why they call it the Lean Mass. You're actually getting 30 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs,
and 3 grams of creatine. So it's a 1-to-1 carb to protein ratio. It's a really good weight gainer because you're not gonna go overboard compared to something like these. Even if you're doing 2 scoops, this could be used as just like a meal replacement, even if you're not trying to gain weight. So this is a really good one as well. Clean gainer is a really good gainer as well from Rivalus. The difference between the clean gainer and the quick mass and the NMass is that the clean gainer doesn't have creatine. So if you don't want creatine, this is a good option. So that pretty much breaks down all of these weight gainers. My top pick, if you're looking to gain mass, but do it in a more consistent way and keep it clean, is actually the lean mass, just because of the lower calorie option. You're getting 30 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, compared to something like a weight gainer, which has a lot of carbs and not as much protein. However, I've also used something like quick mass when I first started, and it definitely worked. So if you just want to just put on as much size as possible and you want to send it, then quick mass is a good option. So next up is Q&A. I'm going to be answering 2 questions that you guys asked on Instagram. So the first question that I'm going to be answering is by yourcup_of_Joe. He asked, are you getting any more tattoos? I haven't gotten a tattoo in 2 years. The last tattoo that I got was my last name in Chinese on my back. Other than that, these are the tattoos I have. I do want to get more tattoos. I just don't want to rush into it. I really wanted a hand tat. I wanted a hand tat with a Hanya mask, which is just like a Japanese like samurai mask. It looks really cool, but I don't know if it's the best decision to get, so I'm probably gonna wait out on that. I eventually will get more tattoos in the future. I'm just not sure when. If I was gonna get a tattoo, it'd either be my hand or my chest. So the second question is by Matt X Royal. He asks, if you're skinny fat, should you bulk or cut, and why? That's actually a really good question. If you're skinny fat, my opinion is you should test your body fat range, see where you're at. If you're like anywhere above like 20% body fat, I would say you should cut first. Just lean down a little bit and then you can start bulking up, but that's just my personal opinion. It's pretty much what you're comfortable with, and then you can start bulking up. The only thing is, if you're anywhere above 15% body fat, your nutrient partitioning, your ability to gain lean muscle is not going to be as effective as when you're lean. Because when you start off leaner, you can absorb nutrients better and your body's gonna be way more primed to put on muscle. So I personally wouldn't bulk over the 20% range. If my body fat is over 20%, that's like my cap. It technically should be 15%, but I'm gonna give leeway here for like somebody who's just started at the gym. 20% should be the max body fat that you should reach. So I personally think you should cut. Okay, so that wraps up the Q&A. We're gonna go hit traps at fitting room. I'm gonna show you guys 3 different types of variations that you can throw into your workout to grow your traps. So we just got the fitting room. I'm gonna be showing you 3 different trap exercises that you can use to really grow your traps. So the first exercise I'm gonna be showing you is the dumbbell shrug. Now this is a great exercise because it allows for a greater range of motion. I like to do this for 3 sets, 12 reps, but I wanna make sure that I'm really controlling the weight, going up, holding for a second, and coming back down. Okay, so the next exercise I'm going to be showing you is the barbell shrug. Now this is a great compound exercise for really loading your traps. I usually like to do it for 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and really controlling the weight again at the top. So you should grab it from shoulder width, come up with control, and shrug just like that. The next exercise I'm going to be showing you is the behind the back barbell shrug. Now this is a great exercise for really loading your traps. The only difference between this and the regular barbell shrug is that you're loading it from the back, and it's really going to target the back of your traps. Now for this exercise, I like to do it for 4 sets, again 10 to 12 reps. Make sure you're controlling your weight throughout the movement, as well as holding it for 1 second at the top. Perfect. So that wraps up today's cheat day. We ate Burrito Boys. I answered some of the Q&As, plus showed you some of the weight gainers. We have a Bulldog, and I showed you 3 trap variations that you can add into your trap workouts. Make sure you like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe.